on.
Is working well, at least for you, because you've got a few more moving parts.
Yeah, I got a few more things to check. Hang on.
But, ladies and gentlemen, those in between or neither, welcome back to the channel. I am your host. As you can see, we are back in Pokemon Legends Arceus to hopefully wrap up our Shiny Alpha map quest. Last time, we found exactly nada. However, I have been doing a little bit of pre-gaming. And when I say pre-gaming, literally, I just mean 2 hours doing the same route, hoping to find something. And we got a Drifloon! we got a little Drifloon!
There's a little
So,
Drifloon.
it, it hasn't been a complete waste of time. um,
Just making
but
sure
for
that the
those
thing is
who
coming through.
Yeah, but for those who are unfamiliar with a Shiny Alpha map quest, I am effectively locked into this part of the map until I get a Shiny Alpha Pokemon.
Yes, it is.
And it looks like there's only one outbreak that would actually be somewhat viable.
Yeah.
So, with the way that I'm doing this, any alpha counts.
Did
Whether it be from an outbreak, whether it be just randomly on the map, or if it's one of the static alphas that will always show up.
Oh,
So,
apparently, cause I had this loaded in earlier, a distortion formed whilst I wasn't looking.
fun.
Fine, I'm gonna go over there. So hi everyone, welcome back to another stream. Sorry I haven't been here all week. Hello, Dandelion. I haven't been
Hey,
here all
friend.
week because, I helped out my parents over the weekend. Or at least my dad, at least. I did a lot of cleaning, so my body and my mind was entirely drained, so...
Yeah, coffee just needed some extra time to rest, which is perfectly fine.
Yes. So I
R-
feel better now.
real life comes first, and you were doing some good stuff.
Yes. Oh, okay, so this one's already active. I don't know how long this has been going. Uh,
Short answer is probably yes.
so, yeah. Stuff. Stuff and yes, things and
Go for
yes.
it. See, yeah, go for it. See if you actually get something cool.
So yeah. Just vibing today, finishing entries,
Yeah.
hopefully before ZA comes out later this year. Let me up. Let me up.
And Cleavors.
Oh, well, that didn't last very long.
Caught one, fighting two.
That is so loud.
So
Hold
yeah, today is just not a fun day.
on.
Or well,
Dandelion has stick bugged the stream.
that why?
It's a new redeem. I didn't know if it was gonna work or not. Hold on.
Well, we know now.
Yeah, it was kind of loud, so I'm gonna turn that down.
Real talk though. Thank you for
Thank you for stick
thank.
bug.
Yep. Card war.
And then I
I'm
got vine
sorry.
boomed. Thank you for the vine boom.
Oh, because rock type. Okay. Let's just bring in Luxray, our second in command
Right.
here, and just thunder.
I used to have stick bugs. Aww.
Aww.
They aren't cute. I like stick bugs. Then I like the meme of
I,
just.
I will admit, stick bugs are like one of the few bugs that I am actually okay with someone existing.
They're cool.
Um, uh,
What was
I
I was
know,
working
but
on this one.
bugs scare me. Okay,
No, that's all good.
like, oh come on.
Thank you for the America. Hello. Used to have stick bugs that were cute, very sticky. Very
I
sticky as in
yeah.
like a stick, or sticky as in actually sticky.
Um, I'm going to assume look like a stick. If they were not like a stick, I would be very concerned. Okay, so now that the Cleavor are not trying to chop my face off, um, can't just hit the tree. Um,
God,
there
I
we
didn't want to put that away.
go.
Oops.
There we go. Come on, in the ball. All I'm asking for, just stay in the ball.
Stay.
God, mm,
They say open to
you say that.
interpretation. Okay. Did I even put a
Okay,
cooldown on that
starts
one? Hold on.
dancing.
I gotta remember if I actually put a cooldown on the stick bug, because if I didn't, that's gonna get real annoying.
Keep in mind, I think we're actually at the point where we can just say, like, hey, please don't spam. And people would actually, listen.
Yeah. Thing is, like, I'm looking at my manage channel points and rewards, and it's not here. So, like, it's
Uh,
somehow on the redeems to use. But if
but it's
oh wait, hang
not.
on. I think it might be
It's
through the
not a part. It's not a part of the back end, sir. This might be a little bit of a problem.
hang on, is it in the sound alert? It's in the sound alerts. Never mind.
Okay,
This is fine. Totally not freaking out.
it's not a
Alright.
stream without scuff. We're fine.
Yep, and I'm gonna do a little bit of training here.
Okay,
So
good. Cleavor
find
did not actually do an attacking move this turn.
let's go find some Pokemon to train with. Cause
Apologies, Luxray and Gardevoir.
I need to get 2 more Goomies to evolve.
Okay. So there aren't really any other. There aren't any other outbreaks I can use, but it looks like that not very many of the alpha spawns were actually changed by the outbreaks. So we're just gonna do a flyby and see if something sparkles. In fact, I think the only one that's majorly changed is the Rapidash, because Rapidash does not like to show up in the rain.
Yep.
Which,
It's understandable,
makes
it's a fire
sense.
type.
Yeah. Actually, with that being said, I do have a max revive that I can use, which I'm doing. And then I do have enough medicine that Luxray can be healed up in case of an emergency. There.
My phone is fully charged, so I can unplug that now.
Nice. So, I'm not sure if I fully went through what exactly I'm doing, but
Alpha Map
this
Quest,
is
or did you
the
finish that now?
no, we're still on the last map. The Drifloon would have been a lot more exciting if it was actually Alpha, my guy. Uh, just so we're clear. But yeah, I'm still doing the Shiny Alpha map quest. For those who are unfamiliar, I need to get a Shiny Alpha in each Pokemon of the map. I did mine backwards, so the Obsidian Fieldlands is the last map that I need to get a Shiny Alpha from. And we're just gonna see what decides to shine. And any Alpha, in terms of whether I get it from an outbreak or not, still counts. So, yeah.
Well, this is a little embarrassing.
What?
I have
Did you actually lose?
No, no,
But
I have enough Stardust green shards and blue shards, but I only have 2 red shards, so I can't even form a single star piece.
my guy, welcome to my life.
You know, let's sell some berries. I don't need so many chesto berries.
I wish we could, like trade stacks of items in this game because I would gladly take those berries off you.
I sell some of these raspberries as well. Cause I don't need 303. That'll
I
do for
mean,
now.
it only gets bad if it's a full stack,
Yeah.
which is 999. And the rainstorm's cleared. However, as I said before, I don't think the alpha spawns have changed too much, so we're just gonna finish up our run, clean out our pasture, and do it all again.
Also, apologies if anyone can hear me crunching. Having my kind of first meal of the day, or at least first proper meal of the day.
Mm. Yeah, I might be crunching as well because my father was nice enough to do the hey I need to go out and I'm bringing back lunch, so
I'm
we'll
bringing
see
out lunch. Here's your food.
basically.
Ah, me.
Did Alakazam decide to wear the shoulder pads today? No, he did not. Unfortunate. But yeah, again, thank you for having such a warm reception to the fact that I made, well, something. It was just one of those things that I put on the video, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna draw and see what happens.
Sometimes
And
that's
it
just how
actually
it be.
turned out okay.
Yeah. Go away,
Now I'm
Ad. We
not
don't
sure
want
if
you here.
not yet. I'm not sure if they'll pop up in stream at any point, but we'll see.
Ooh, an Alpha Carnivine. I can take some XP from that.
Oh, because you really do not like those meats, huh?
Oh, well, it killed Goomy.
Well, yes, an alpha carnivine.
Let's
What
try that
what
again.
exactly were you expecting here?
Let's try that again. Even if it's second in the party, it'll still get XP.
Just make sure that it's actually alive first.
It is. Also,
Okay.
as some people who follow the channel more closely, you'll see some of my people in my party have changed. I now have a Frostlass.
You're right. I assume that you just took the time to
Yeah, well,
find a female Snorunt.
I had a few already, that I caught. But whilst I was at my dad's, I finished Snorunt, Glalie, and Frostlass's entries.
Oh, nice.
So Frostlass will be joining us for the fight against Volo.
Solid choice. Just be very careful with it because she's a glass cannon.
I know.
Yeah, if she's in the snow, she's got snow cloak, her evasion's up, shadow ball, ice beam, she's perfectly fine. But one good hit and she folds like paper.
Yeah. Hello, Game Core!
Team Core!
Oh, she does have Shadow Ball in her moveset. Let's change that around. Let's see. Power 80. What can we get rid of? Let's get rid of Ice Shard. That's the lowest in power.
You're getting rid of a priority move?
Well, I've got Ice Fang and Icicle Crash.
Again, you're getting rid of a 100% accuracy priority move?
I mean, the other two are still fairly accurate.
Still, I sure it's good for when you're actually like in a pinch.
Eh.
Ooh, a tree. It's probably gonna be a Combi or Burmy, but still. I have not received. Well, I have not found a shiny in a tree yet, so might as well check it, right? Nope.
So how are you today, Game Core? Do you have stream today, or is today like a day off for streaming for you?
He might just be lurking as he's doing something.
Maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's a no on Groveler, thankfully.
Hello, Psyduck. Doing alright, was away all weekend with the family. Yeah, fair enough.
Aw, nice.
I hope you had a good weekend.
See? Ah. There we go. And now we get to go say hi to the giant bunny. Ooh. This one's probably a Combi tree, but again,
There's 12 of
doesn't
us
hurt to
trying to
check.
fit into a single 3-bedroom cabin. You got a little cozy. Oh.
I was going to say that seems cozy in a bad way.
Very cozy.
So far, we've got nothing. That is an. I think that's an Alpha Combi. Not shiny, and don't want. I don't want to go for it.
We're good. That's an Alpha Tangela.
So no on Lopunny.
Well, at least I am, trying to finish the Goomy entry at the moment, which requires me to evolve 2 other ones.
You can do it. I believe in you. And I'm just trying to get this map quest done, because we should also be doing our shiny race relatively soon, and I don't want to be locked to just one area.
Yeah. Speaking of, when do you want to start that?
I don't know. Because it's one of those things of, yes, we should before it gets, into another season, but
Yeah.
still.
I also don't want to, like, rush into it too because of you and eggs.
The eggs can wait. That's the good thing about eggs. They can wait.
Yes.
The things that I'm, or at least the hunts that I'm, like on stream, that I'm definitively making a priority on stream, are this map quest and Safari Week, and the dates for Safari Week haven't come out yet.
Mm.
But yeah, it's just one of those things of the eggs can wait. Mm. And nothing. Okay.
God, this is taking forever to raise the XP.
Well, keep in mind that Goomy is a pseudo legendary, so you might need to hit a few trees and a few ore deposits.
Pretty much throwing at every ore deposit and tree that I possibly can.
I know. I'm
Like,
just
here,
saying
get rocked.
it's gonna take a while. Ooh. Speaking of tree, I see another one that has decided to shake.
I think I said before that I thought GameCore would have a Rhyhorn.
Yep. Rhyhorn, Gligar. I'm not sure if it gave him a Porygon. On top of that.
I think that was Gherkin. Also, we have ad incoming, and I can't snooze it. A small Rhyhorn. Yeah, a small Rhyhorn to be exact. A small boy. Like this guy! He's so small!
Yeah, because any bigger and there goes the house. Like, let's...
He's like a puppy. A rocky shelled puppy.
Some sort of, like, dinosaur dog?
Maybe? Is this supposed to be based on a rhino?
Yeah. Well, that's a terrifying alpha to just randomly see.
What?
A freaking Happidi! I'm sorry you laughed, but...
No, it's just the mental image of just red-eyed giant baby.
Just like, let's smell it.
Let's back
smell
away
it
slowly.
and say we did.
I could also see a game core with a Leafeon.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of us would have one of, or several Eevee and Eeveelutions.
Yeah.
I call Flareon, because Flareon is just cozy.
Yeah.
So fluffy. So fluffy.
Maybe you should get that drawn into your cozy at some point.
I
Like, not the cozy that you drew yesterday, the cozy...
yeah,
your
yeah,
cozy.
yeah.
Just its head and a little bit of its chest fluff poking out.
Just a smidge. Just have it sit like on the top on like one of the top corners. Like,
Yeah.
hi, I'm also here. Also, GameCore picks Jolteon, which is a solid choice, really.
Solid choice.
Yeah, Jolteon is a very solid choice.
Plus, it's great if you have a power outage.
Granted, I don't know if the Jolteon would cause said power outage.
Don't think I ever had a
That-
Leafeon on my team before now that I think about it. Not everyone does.
No.
Come here, Zubat. Stop being a poop.
You know, if I ever find a copy of Pokemon Platinum for a decent price, I would totally shiny on it. A Leafeon would be on my team. Because at least in Platinum, it's easy enough to get, or at least to soft reset for the shiny Eevee.
Yeah.
And then Eternity City is not that far away. It's better than Snowpoint. I am so sorry, Glaceon, but Leafeon is just better off.
No, it's easier to get to.
Mm-hmm.
But also, let's just talk about the haunted house as you go to Snowpoint.
Huh?
If you go to a certain house as you're on the way to Snowpoint that's in the blizzard, there's a lady that talks to you. And when you leave the house and go back,
That's based off the Yuki-Onna.
yeah, if you leave the
That
house
is
and you go back
actually
in, you get
cool.
I think it's a cleanse tag.
That is so cool, but also terrifying.
Yeah, so it's the haunted house. Because they say
It's not.
I think it's something like they
It's
say
not
it's so
the
cold.
haunted house because we do have the old chateau.
Because they the lady itself that you talk to is like, it's so cold, and then when you leave and you come back, they're not there anymore.
Yeah, like I said, that house isn't necessarily the haunted house in the game because we also have the old chateau,
Yeah.
which is canonically a haunted mansion, complete with ghost types and everything.
So I think doesn't someone outside of that house on your way to Snowpoint say that the house is haunted?
I don't remember. I'm also not entirely sure if if it was Diamond and Pearl or if it was a Platinum thing.
Might have been all three. I'm not sure. It adds it on bonks. I don't think that's how bonking works, GameCore.
I was going to say, in our defense, the ads keep the channel running. Please support if you can.
Yay, went up a level. I'm not incompetent.
You never were.
Debatable.
Dude.
Listen, man, I have my moments.
And that is yet another alpha that is just terrifying to randomly come across.
This
Matcha.
Leafeon has rest. Go away.
He's not incompetent. I agree! No, that is a very blue bat. That being said, though, an Alpha Zubat would actually be very, very funny. A
Pretty sure.
shiny Alpha Zubat would be hilarious.
What color are the shinies uh for Crobat?
So Zubat is green. Golbat is green with pink underwings and instead of purple. And then for Crobat, Crobat turns pink.
Interesting.
Like, it's not a bad shiny. It's just not my favorite. And the reason I say that shiny Alpha Zubat would actually be very funny is the fact that Zubat doesn't have eyes.
Mm.
So you don't see the red eyes.
Yeah.
So you just have this abnormally large Zubat.
It's the music, man. The boss music.
Yeah. That being said, I wouldn't mind a shiny alpha Driftblim either. But considering that Driftblim is well, a exclusive, and also lunch is here. Lovely.
What you got for an
Oh, I've just got some. I've just got some tenders, or at least I should have tenders.
I'm
Why?
sorry. I just asked what you got for lunch, and immediately I just hear the great googly moogly routine go off.
I think of that bean.
I didn't think lunch had gone to shit, but cute bean, hi bean.
Well, what an entrance!
Just what you got for lunch? Great googly moogly, it's all gone to shit.
Again,
No,
I think that's hilarious.
it's fine.
You know
It's fine.
that.
It's fine for accidental redeem. It's okay. It's well timed.
Like I said, you might want to clip that.
Oh god.
Because that's just
Oh,
hilarious.
my stomach.
Mm.
Oh god. Okay, we got 3 massive mass outbreaks we can do. What do I need to do? Let me see.
Short answer? Yes. Ooh. Ooh. Sweet. We got a massive mass outbreak as well. Let's see if we can get either a. We can. Let's see what we can use. Because our Lucario was also from a massive mass outbreak in the coastlands. So it's not out of the question.
People in the chat, pick one for me. Iceland's or Meyerland's. So this top area or the more muddy looking area.
You said chat, so I'm gonna leave it to chat.
Yeah, it's muddy-ish because it's a swamp. Okay, well, they've chosen Meyerland's.
All right.
So let's go
we've
Meyerland's.
At least on my end, we've got Kricketot and Graveler. I am not looking forward to Graveler.
Yeah, I say muddy-ish because like it's part swamp, it's not all swamp. And let's set it to morning because I'd rather not go flying around at night with a lot of rain.
Oh, you're no fun.
Oh no, you're entering Shrek's swamp. It's a bit too open for Shrek's liking, I think.
Ah.
Okay, what do we got? Petalil, Badu, Roselia, Swinub with a chance for a second. Paris with berries. Badu, Turtwig. And most of these we've gotten.
Yeah, I am just not.
Swine up. Where's Swine up?
This outbreak is just not being my friend right now.
Swine up. Number defeated. We gotta go do number defeated. Okay, let's go
There
do
we go.
Swine up over there.
Oh, you're hurting the swine-ups.
I'm sorry. It has to be done. Just as I had to do
If
it
one
with
of them,
Spiels.
if one of them turns green, please catch it instead of actually,
I
fighting
will.
it.
I will.
Thank you. I'm gonna need to go to. That's a little too close for my liking, because Cricket's hot. And the reason I'm taking this slow is because Cricket's hot will bolt if they see me.
Okay, there's the Swine up.
And Cricketoon, at least.
Now I have Swine up already,
Where's...
but I'm gonna do this just mainly because I need the
Okay,
money.
you're in there. Okay.
Oh,
So
come
Cricket's
back!
hot will run. Cricketoon will kind of run. Like they'll try to attack me, but they'll also run like shortly afterward, which is actually annoying. Like if you're going to commit, fully commit. You know?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. There. Okay, so Cricketoon is there. Speaking of Cricketoons, hi guys. Let's.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
They're not alpha, so it's not the worst. And I will
Look,
admit,
guys,
Shiny
I'm
Cricketoon
fighting
is.
mud. Because Swine up's so small.
As I was trying to say before, Shiny Cricketoon is not the worst thing that I could face on. Come on. In the ball. There we go. I'm at least going to open up my lunch. And actually, like, get my lunch settled.
Yeah. So other than the redeem, what's for lunch?
As I told you, tenders.
Tengies.
And these actually look a little bit more, a little crispier than last time, which is good.
Game Core. Oh boy, it's my favorite Pokemon. Mud.
Hi, Muck. Okay, so we're going to try to go to the Graveler outbreak.
New horde, new horde, new horde.
I'm not looking forward to facing on a turd. I'm just gonna say that now. I'm not looking forward to facing on a turd.
Turd.
So far, so good.
Fuck, I pissed that one off.
I just need to target a little better for when they're actually, not rolling around. Because ironically enough, Graveler is very fast when it rolls. Like, it's almost feel levels of fast when it starts rolling, which is a little weird.
Snowball effect. Also, Being Gone Wrong says, I have my dinner. I had a homemade Swedish meatballs with gravy, mashed potatoes, peas, and sweet corn.
Ooh, that
so
sounds
good.
delicious. That sounds awesome.
You had me up until the sweet corn.
New horde. Golems.
Yay, our Gumi can evolve now.
Yay! It's a
That's one down.
Sliggoo. So, do you have to evolve it all the way into Gudra? Or no?
No, the actual entry just says number evolved, and it just needs
Okay.
3. So I've got the one I've used my grid on, which I'm gonna use to train. And then the other ones I'm just gonna keep just in case I need them to get a Gudra.
Yeah, I was going to say at least check Sliggoo's entry, just to
Want to see my Pokemon?
just to be safe. And we've got one more outbreak that we can try to use, but I don't know if we'll actually get there in time because massive mess outbreaks are dependent on the rain.
Okay, this one is the next one.
So if the rain clears up, I'm kind of boned.
We're so boned. We're so royally boned.
Well, where is that actually from?
Markiplier.
If you don't mind me asking. Oh. Oh, for a minute I thought that was something that I haven't seen before. Never mind.
Bean says it evolved into a goob puddle with a head. That's pretty much what Sliggoo is.
Yeah. Sliggoo is a more snail type of slug, or
Well, at least in this one,
yeah.
Hisui has its own variant of the Gumi lines. So Gumi still looks like Gumi, but
at least for Sliggoo and Gudra, yeah.
yeah, Sliggoo and
Oh, come on
Gudra
now.
are
Hi,
different
Kadabra.
to the one that you might know from. I forget which region it's from.
From Kalos.
Is it Galar?
I said Kalos.
Oh, Kalos. Oh, sorry, my bad. But yeah,
I was going to say I kind of wish Gudra was Gen 8, but no, Gen 8's Dragapult.
because the one in the Hisui region looks a bit more drippy, doesn't it?
The shell is a bit more pronounced.
Gudra.
Well, the fact that it actually has a shell, first off.
This is what the Gudra looks like. Now, bear in mind that these stats are alphas and not regular, so they're not usually 8'11".
No, they're actually more they're closer to like 6 foot, I think.
But yeah, their tail is kind of like wrapped into a shell.
Yeah. Big
and,
ass shell. Yeah.
and they're
Basically, and the best part about it is that when a Gudra is sleeping, they will pull their entire body into that shell.
yeah. So like this version of Gumi, like the chin and the arms look a bit more drippy than its Kalos self.
Chill.
Okay, so I need.
Thank you. So we are not going to do alpha checks on this massive mass outbreak because several of the alphas were replaced from what I could tell on the map. I'm
gonna go over here and do some catching so I can get some more berries. Because I don't actually need Paris, but I need berries.
We caught just about everything we came across, which is actually really, really good. I'm actually really happy that we managed to get all of the Growlers, because the Growlers go self-destruct! Which, if you saw the Hisui and Quillfish, yeah, having a Pokemon blow up on you is not exactly a fun time.
Yeah, no.
Even more so if it was a shiny. No pebbles. There we go. And then we will stash everything away that we do not usually carry on us. And 5 and 10. Jeez! I almost caught 40 Pokemon. Nice. That's a pretty good paycheck.
Okay.
Now, excuse me, I'm going to put a straw in my drink.
Ooh, what drink you got?
Orange soda.
Nice. Shaking tree? What's in here? It's a Pachirisu!
Yeah, in the Crimson Mine ones, you actually have a chance to have those squirrels show up.
Squirrel.
Quite literally, it's a squirrel moment.
You gotta think if any dog-based Pokemon in the Pokemon universe has had that reaction to a Pachirisu.
It's either that or a squirrel bed.
That's true, that's the other squirrel Pokemon.
Squirrelbat, Greedent.
The Dene's not one. That one's more of a... I wouldn't say it's a mouse, it's...
Dedene's more of a gerbil.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it's not really a mouse, because Pikachu's the mouse.
Though I hesitate to call Pikachu a mouse, too. Ooh, Ponyta break. Sweet.
I mean, it's labeled as the mouse Pokemon, so I just go with that.
I know. But it really doesn't look like
It does not look like a mouse.
Oh. Yeah, no. Dedene's a gerbil, Togedemaru's a hedgehog, which is absolutely adorable. Emolga is also a flying squirrel.
I feel like Emolga's the more forgettable one.
Unfortunately, yes. Like, a lot of people do, outside of Elisa in the original Black and White. Because she has 2 of those. And they both know Volt Switch.
Oh god, new horde. Okay.
Which, for those who are wondering how the heck do I choose that fight, bring a Sandile. Just bring a Sandile. Thank me later. Okay, so now we are catching horses. And if any one of them can have blue fire, that would be awesome.
So Bean says, really I thought Denone is a fat electric hamster. And then Gamecore says, do you think 10% Zygarde chases squirrels?
You know?
I never thought about it.
If he does, good for him.
And then
Pretty
Bean says, oh, the electric flying squirrel. Yeah, the electric flying squirrel.
Oh, jeez. Ponyta, be chill. Thank you. So I did manage to phase, which is nice. Granted, it is a duplicate for me, and I can't put it in the trade box for Scarlet and Violet. Or at least I don't... Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
So I might have to do a direct from home trade for that one. Which I don't really mind doing, because I've done it before. All right, guys. There's food. Oh. Like, there. There's food. Well, what do you know? The berry trick actually worked. I shouldn't say that. The berry trick works a good portion of the time. I'm just
Looks
I'm
at
just bad at catching
Garchomp.
sometimes.
Narrows
I
eyes
said
at Garchomp.
most of the time.
I know. I'm just a little salty.
Going to say, at the rate this is going, I could fill up my salt shaker and have a little bit left over for the fries I have. Okay.
Bean also says, I got 690 Chaos Bubbles things to redeem your alerts coffee. Nice.
I mean, as long as you do not spam them, we are good.
I think the joke was the 69 part.
Oh. Oh. Well, nice.
So, yeah, it seems fitting for my streams.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Even Game
Yeah,
Core
I'm not really
just
gonna
says
worry
nice.
about...
Like, no other words, just nice.
Yeah, so for the Ponyta outbreak, I'm not gonna worry about the rest of them because I already did get a shiny from it. So it's like I don't feel the need to finish it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I already got what I wanted. So now we will just do the rest of our checks, and then we will do a nature guess on our Ponyta.
Also, I'll be right back. I won't go BRB because I will be literally right back.
I assume you had to grab a blanket or something. Blissey, who is not shiny but very terrifying nonetheless.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Whew.
I assume you just had to grab something?
I had to close up the oven that I used earlier. I usually like leave it open. I shouldn't have run up the stairs that fast. So
Take a minute. Breathe. Bean? I was going to say, I've heard that joke, in particular from Noah, so many times.
Yeah, I'm the one who started it.
I know.
He stole my joke. Peach is like, huh? Huh? Huh?
I just noticed something.
What?
You know, after a Pokemon battle or after you capture something,
Yeah.
your Pokemon gain experience from that?
Yeah.
That part of the UI hasn't gone away yet. I think I broke the game now.
Congratulations, Sam's broke the game.
Dude, that's usually your job. What the hell?
It's spreading.
And that's a wormadam, all right.
It's the glitching.
It,
Bean
it's
says
fine.
it's the glitching.
It's fine. Well, now it's gone. So I fixed it.
You did it.
Really? Well, technically, it fixed itself. No, I don't want to attack the Driftlins.
Also,
I wanted to.
The 690 count is gone now.
Oh,
Well, you've been sticking around my streams, right? You're gonna get more points.
now you just need to get 6,900.
Also, we do have a new thing in the sound loops. We got a stick bug.
Okay, finally. Ow. Know when you've got like 3 Pokemon at once? There we go. I'm out of there now. All that for a non-shiny Wormadam.
Shaky Rock. What's in the Shaky Rock? It's
Grappling.
Geodude.
Alright, so let's do our nature guess.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
just going to move.
I come out of a battle and I'm immediately attacked by a torpedoing Kricketune.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what they do.
I know, but it was just the fact that I came right out of a battle and immediately just chooses violence.
Let me clean out Ponyta that I do not want or need. And now, Coffee. Do you have a nature guess? Also, chat, you are more than welcome to participate as well.
Adamant.
Alright, so we have Adamant. I usually go with Calm. I'm just gonna give a couple minutes for chat if they want to do a response. Welcome back from the ads. I didn't realize that there was an ad going. Okay. So with that in mind, let's check our nature. It is a neutral nature. Quirky. Well, blue flames do in fact make you quite quirky. So yeah, makes sense. We were both wrong though. Gravel and dust, which is perfectly fine because I can stash it and store or sort. All right, 11:10. It's time to go back. Time to go home. Now I have one sauce packet open. So that way if I munch on a fry, I can dip it in sauce.
Yep.
Back to village we go.
can do it, little Goomy.
Do it, Gumi! Finish them! Huzzah! Gumi killed something. Alright, so let's... There's nothing major going on, so let's see if anything besides the sparkle on this trip.
Oh god, you need some healing. Heals!
Like, keep in mind, Gumi's doing his best.
He's still a guy.
Well, like I said, he's doing his best.
There we go, Goomy. One down, one to go.
And we're coming into the Heracross.
Yeah, being cheered on by the chat. Kick some ass, Gooby.
Nice. Get him!
I did it.
Get him! Alright, let's...
Oh, 4 levels away now.
It's a Noah Grappler.
So we're getting close.
You did it! Yay! Let's see. Nope. There is a shaky tree over here, though. So let's... Well, let's see. Burmy! Hello, Burmy.
Well, that was a nice XP boost.
I mean, I think you are going to get more XP as Gumi eventually has the ability to take on foes.
Oh no, it wasn't that. I caught a, what's the word? Alpha? I just caught an alpha. And it shot up the XP by 1,000.
Yeah, that'll do it. So that is our no enough a gold bat. But there is another shaky tree over here. Ow. Carnivore, we gotta work fast. Hi, Combi. Time to go. Time to go. Into the heart road we go. All is quiet.
That's an alpha down there. Go catch that. Oh, come on, man.
Hmm? Who decided to say no?
Hippowdon.
Oh. Well, why are you going after Hippowdon with a Gumi?
I'm trying to catch it.
Oh. For a minute, I'm like, well, why are you trying to fight that thing? Gumi is going to lose.
There we go.
Alright. So no one Infernape, no one Lopunny. Alakazam, if you could just put on the pink shoulder pads once, I can stop bugging you about it.
See if we can find any more, alpha music.
No, he still refuses to put on the shoulder pads. That was an Alpha Drifblim? So no on Garrett's. Alright.
Yeah, sometimes it happens like that. You got all the health down to like the tiniest little red pixel at the end.
You gotta love it when that happens.
I hate
Note
it
the
when that
sarcasm.
happens.
Note the sarcasm.
Yes.
You got another MMO. I'm excited.
Down to 3 more levels now.
You can do it, Phoebe. I believe in you. Alright, Munchlax. What do we got this time? Which, can we just acknowledge that the ability to reveal the massive pest outbreaks is tied to a Munchlax?
Yeah.
And this is absolute garbage.
Run away! Run away!
I don't care if it's a waste of berries. I don't want to do the outbreaks here. There was nothing there. No berries, no guaranteed second stage.
Let's go back to camp.
Apologies, I'm slowly taking just bites of my food right now.
I'm gonna quickly get rid of all the ones that I just caught. Because I do not need them.
As long as they don't just end up in random pastures, you should be good.
So many
Because I know
swine.
for a fact you...
So many swine.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta admit, they are quite cute.
They are.
Swinub is adorable. Piloswine has grown on me over the years, and Mamoswine is just a really cool concept. And I'm going to shiny hunt for one at some point. I'm just minding my own business, Alpha Combi. And it's a blue Heracross.
There we go. I saw one more in there I could get rid of. Be gone!
It's a no on Graveler, thankfully. I really don't want to end this quest on a turd.
Welcome back, Bean.
No on Blissey. Something's in the tree. Hi, Burmy.
Okay. Hello, Professor. I go home now. why you give me all these outbreaks, man? You give me all the crappy ones too.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sure it's not intentional.
I think it's just more. I scrimp and scrape to get all these Pokemon that I've already finished, and then it gives me them in outbreaks. And I'm like, why? You could have given me this sooner.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, tree. Do not fall to our doom. Because I've done that more than once. There's a cone bee.
Where is Mize over here? I wonder if that Munchlax will ever actually evolve that she has. Okay,
If
Quilava
it
with a
does,
Sparkle.
it's not gonna be in this game.
Well, there's a Quilava with a Sparkle. There's also a Goomy outbreak.
Cherubi! Hello, Cherubi.
Let's go for the Quilava outbreak.
You are also not shiny, so we're not going to engage.
Because who knows, we might be lucky and get a shiny.
Infernape is a no. Alakazam. No. And Gyarados, also a no. And we are back to drowning again. Yay. Note the sarcasm. Ooh! SMS outbreak. Let's see if we can get something. At this point, the expectations are kind of low. Please, berries, guaranteed second stage. Something.
What color's a shiny Quilava again?
Brown-ish. So we've got Pikachu, we've got Kricketot, and then we've got Graveler for berries.
Okay, new horde incoming.
So we're going to go say hi to the Pikachus.
Typhlosion everywhere.
At least they're relatively chill. Until they notice you, and then they for some reason get mad. Why? Well, why do you get mad? At least on my way to the Pikachus, I can check to see if Alpha Gyarados. And Alpha Alakazam, maybe. Depending on what's there.
Yeah, they look different in this region because they are a different type to the original Typhlosion, which is just a fire. Is this fire just a regular fire type?
Yeah, just regular fire.
Whereas in this one they are fire ghost type.
Mm-hmm. And Decidueye is grass fighting, and Samurott is water dark.
Hey, Gumi can evolve!
Yay!
He's
Hooray
moving
for
up in the world.
Goomy! Hooray for Goomy! Ow. Oh hey, I actually didn't take any damage off of him, so cool. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna catch a few more of these, mainly just for the money.
Well, that's just funny. Actually, yeah, I need to.
Yeah, everyone says they look kind of high. Like, look at them. They look high as fuck.
Uh, they've had a little too much of
The good
meat
kush.
incense.
Too much of the
Yeah.
good kush.
Just a smidge. Mm-hmm. There we go. Thank you,
Okay.
Pikachu.
Reported Pokemon is gone. Game Core says they got into some of them special berries.
You say that, but yeah, you're not exactly wrong.
I wonder if there actually is a Pokemon berry out there that could get Pokemon high.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like,
Or at least I would think that there would be several that would get them drunk.
Like, I don't think they'd have the same effect on
take a
humans.
while.
I don't think they'd have the same effect on humans, but on Pokemon it could have that effect.
Yeah.
So for humans it could be that,
Okay,
like,
second horde.
they could get things
Shiny
like
Raichu!
Nice. They could get things like if a human ate one, then they get like a tingly tongue or something.
Yeah, the Raichu's not alpha, but still. I caught myself a shiny Raichu. Very cool.
Sam has the shiny luck today.
Sir, I haven't had the shiny luck for the past couple of days.
In Game Grumps, Dan Avidan talked about him got a Smokemon shirt in college. Oh dear.
Of course.
I mean,
of course.
There is Weed Cat.
There is Meowscarada, yeah.
Like, hang on, I'll show you what the Typhlosion looks like in this one.
Come on, Raichu.
This is what they look like without the flames out. They are very high. Don't smoke the Weed Cat. No, we're not gonna smoke the Weed Cat. It's just called the Weed Cat.
Okay, good to know. Raichu has Iron Tail. And Thunder. Ah.
And that's all of them I need to get rid of. Okay. Move Sliggoo out. Put Sliggoo back in because it's the one I'm actually draining.
Okay.
The original Smokemon idea was from Odditch because the leaves on its head look like weed. I mean, yeah.
I didn't get weed off of that, unfortunately. Well, maybe for uh maybe I'm actually fortunate in that. I'm not entirely sure. Um, I always thought that Oddish at least was based more off of a succulent than anything else.
I honestly just thought it was like a sprouting onion because it looks like a
That
bulb.
too. Yeah. I do appreciate that we just have this wholesome interpretation
That's an alpha
of.
Bonsley. Oh, now we're onto the Sligo entry, so we just gotta use the moves.
I don't need to do any extra work.
Yeah, because I've evolved them. It
And
says the number evolved is already done. Yes,
it
the tree
looks like
trouncing piece.
Raichu is going. It looks like Raichu's going to be the only phase. For me anyway.
I hear a helicopter going over. Ow.
Ouch. Yeah, Bug Buzz is not a pleasant move experience. Cricketots. 2. There's one in the grass here.
Which, fun fact, if you didn't know, Bonsley is not a grass type. Even though it may look like a tree,
No,
it is in fact a rock type.
Okay, so the outbreak ended. There was no shiny. So let's go back and check out our new Raichu. Which, again, I'm actually super happy about that one because it's the first Raichu I got. Oh,
Also, Gherkin
so
is
let's
here!
move you. Gherkin, hi!
Presenting his royal crispness, the one true ruler, the Gherkin, with a crown of dill and a heartless tart, is the kingdom's finest pickle. He reigns supreme over every jar and sandwich. Bow before the crunch, for the Gherkin has arrived. Hi,
Sure.
Gherkin.
Alright, so for the ooh, no. I wanted to make sure that I was on the right menu first. So, nature guesses. I'm going calm, as always. Chat, you are welcome to get in on this as well.
I'll go quiet.
So we've got one for calm, one for quiet. I'm gonna give chat a couple seconds to put in their guesses if they would like.
Also, I love that Game Core joined in on Gherkin's entry. It just goes plays the royal toots.
And now there's a dog invasion.
Dog invasion! We haven't been invaded by the annoying dog.
Hit the deck!
Hit the deck!
So, with no other guesses.
Hit the deck! Hide your orbs!
Ooh. Special attack up, defense down. Raichu that's not the worst, but it's also not the best.
Should have Pickle Invasion, I would always play it. Nah.
Aww. Aww. The Raichu is mild. That's cute. That is actually really cute.
Oh,
Raichu.
oh god.
Hmm?
Alpha Sudowoodo showed up.
Oh. And it decided to ruin your day?
No, it's just surprising.
Okay.
But I'ma get
On
him.
it. I'm on it. mainly because I'm... Dang it, I wanted to... We can do a report later. Smack with the hammer.
Ban. Get out of here.
Alright, so now that that's been dealt with...
Give him the timber.
Mm-hmm. Oh, trust me, he's been smacked with that hammer. Yay! And I've already got... Wow.
Oh god.
I already got rank 10 on Raichu. Just...
Sudowoodo,
Okay.
what the fuck did you use that took you down to red hell for recoil?
Could be Woodhammer? Could also be Double Edge.
God damn. I didn't even like register what the name of the move was. I just saw he hit me and then it went down to red hell. I caught him though.
Nice. And we go back to everything being quiet in the field lands.
But for anyone else on in the chat, I apologize if I play this a lot. I am trying to get this done before Legends ZA comes out later this year. So right now, I'm addicted to this like crack.
And I would like to apologize to my chat as well for at least a ton of Pokemon stuff recently. It's, for me, it's more of a kick, and the fact that I just want to get this map quest done. Like that, not even before ZA. I just want to get it done. You know?
Yeah.
And for me, the way that I do that is just locking in on it. So here we are. And so no one Heracross.
Yeah, that's where you ran off to. Bro!
Hmm?
Why couldn't I throw it up there? The fuck? Huh? Did I break the game?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
How did you manage to break it this time?
I didn't. It was just, I threw my Pokemon and it was making a noise but didn't pop out.
Oh. Weird.
Very strange.
There's the Alpha Happini again. And part of me wants to wait a little bit because Nightfall is happening, which means Golbat's going to show up soon. Where's... There he is. Okay. So that's a no on Golbat. Or any other of his bat friends. And that flying... Speaking of shiny bat friend!
You found a shiny bat friend?
I got a Golbat.
Nice.
So, yeah. Gardevoir, I appreciate you wanting to grab materials, but the shiny's behind you. And it's currently blocked by the tree. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll just chuck an Ultra Ball at it.
Is this a satchel? That's a satchel. Okay, I'll pick up the satchel.
Nice. I got a shiny Golbat.
Nice.
Cool. So the shiny luck is being a little bit nicer today. It's just not a shiny alpha.
Well, for you, I still haven't found one.
Like I said, the shiny luck is being nicer today. It's just not a shiny alpha. Yet. We still have at least half an hour left. Or do you want to go to 2 or do you want to go to 2.5?
I can go to 2.5.
Alright.
I apologize if I'm yawning, I am not actually tired.
Alright, Gardevoir. Oh! Hi, Cherub. I didn't think a Cherub would pop out. I thought it would have been Cherubi. Cool.
Oh, hello, Alpha Carnivine. That works for me.
I'm sure you want to introduce that thing to freaking Weed Killer, considering you have 3 shinies of them.
Yeah, spray the weed. Like, I get it was based on a Venus flytrap, but spray the weed. I'm sorry, spray the weed.
Alright, so that's a Noah and Alakazam, who again refuses to put on the gorgeous pink shoulder pads.
Bean has spritzed the weed killer.
Nice. So now we'll just check on Gyarados.
What's in the tree?
See if
It's
he
a
is
fucking
trying-
Cherubi! Where were you, like, 2 months ago?
And is that the one? No, he's too small. There's the one. Okay.
Alright, what's in the shaking rock? It is... Geodude.
Geodude. Alright, so let me... Let me bring up the Golbat we found.
And you know what, let's
Because
go home
that
and
is actually a really cool phase.
Let's go home and change areas.
Coffee, do we have a nature guest for Golbat?
Naughty.
So not naughty, calm. Chat, do you have any nature guesses that you would like to throw in? And I don't see necessarily a response, so...
Also, I'm gonna quickly
Attack
check...
up, special...
Go on.
Attack up, special defense down. That is not calm. I think that actually is naughty. Hang on. Hey! You actually got one!
I got it right?
Cool.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Very cool. And it is stashed away. I will worry about storage later. Yes, I suppose we need to report to Lavington in order to get paid.
Alright, let's go out to the Highlands this time. Because we can start working on Alpha Gudra's entry whilst we work on Sliggoo.
Oh, jeez.
Hope y'all in chat are ready to see the big poison dragon boy.
Except it's not poison. It's
I thought it was.
steel.
I thought it was poison.
No, it's dragon steel. Oh hi! Get out of my chat.
There it is.
Bot.
My bad.
And nothing in the fields. Okay. Well, if anything, that'll give me a relatively calm run.
There's the
And
Gudra.
Rapidash should be around because it is clear.
It's big.
Non-shame. Okay. Off to Heracross.
Got it. That's the number of alpha specimens done for Gudra. Because apparently I caught 2 before this.
Either that or you evolved 2 Alpha Sligoos into Gudra.
I don't know.
Well, one of the two.
Okay, number caught. I need another 7. And I need to defeat 5 of them. Well, at least since there's some Toxicroak here, I can practice with them.
Let's see. You know, I'm actually kind of happy that I've only managed to get a couple of dupes over the course of this quest.
Yeah.
And I think the only alpha that I actually duped on was Roserade, but I'm not entirely sure. And even then, I don't mind the fact that I duped on Roserade, because I love that shiny.
Yeah.
I love that shiny. It is gorgeous. I will take an entire bush of them.
I am still sad I haven't got shiny Gumi.
I'm sure you will. I'm gonna laugh if one of the times that you go to take on Alpha Gudra, it ends up being shiny.
If it does,
I'm going to laugh if that happens.
If it does, I'm catching it.
I know. But I just find it funny that that's the game's way of saying, ha, no.
Haha, no.
I'm going to spite you.
We're about halfway there for Sliggoo.
No one low, honey. No one Infernape.
Ow. Earth power hurts.
Yeah.
Sliggoo survived on 1 health.
Oh jeez. Oh no. Alakazam decided to not wear the pink shoulder pads.
Heal, Sliggoo, heal!
Ooh.
adjust myself.
Someone say shiny, or what were you just what were you just?
I just have to adjust myself.
Okay.
There's not really much of a cushion left on the bottom of this chair.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, it's more from just not so much usage, but just compaction of the cushion.
Yeah. And Gyarados has decided to be blue. Alright. Let's run it back. Just a peaceful flight. That's Blissey. That was not shiny.
I think if I keep on my current use of these two moves, I might get Sliggoo finished by the end of stream. Oh, hey!
I'm.
What are you doing?
I wouldn't be surprised.
You're level 38. I'm gonna catch you in case I need to use you. Well, that's the first time I've ever seen a Pokemon use Shelter in this game.
I believe it's a signature move for Sliggoo and Gudra only.
Game course says, oh, a lone goom.
Hello, Goomy.
Tis a lone goom. Oh, there's another one over there.
I'm gonna say, where'd the Infernape go? Because it wasn't necessarily shiny.
find a lone goom and it might meet its doom. Aw.
Now an Alakazam. So, time to check the giant water snake dragon. But it's not actually a dragon, unfortunately. I'm sorry, but Gyarados is kind of a huge missed opportunity.
For...
Water dragon!
Yeah, I'm
Like
still
an
questioning
actual
that
water
one.
dragon.
I still question that one because the whole thing behind like Magikarp and Gyarados was a story about, I think it was something like a koi fish who went upstream and became a dragon or something like that.
Yeah, that's a very common legend used. So I'm surprised that they didn't use it.
It's kind of late to change it now.
Still, when they gave it a big evolution, they could have done Water Dragon instead of Water Dark.
Eh.
Ooh, massive mess outbreak. We could get lucky.
Isn't one of Charizard's Mega Evolutions a fire dragon?
Yes! Mega Charizard X!
That's the black one?
Yeah. Alright, let's see what we got. I'm seeing options. More berries, more so than anything else, but it's still options. We'll start with the Mime Juniors. And then we'll go tackle some berry outbreaks. Because I'm seeing Seal as a berry outbreak and a Zorua as a berry outbreak.
It's your boy.
Yeah, but unfortunately I don't need more of them. Alright. Mime Junior.
Why do I feel like if you were in the
And
Pokemon world and there was just a world full of Spheal, like a room full of Spheal, that you would just walk in and be like, they never want to leave?
Dude, I will admit that would be me. That would be me. Just I don't want to leave. Okay, Mr. Mime. Getting the ball. Dang it.
Even though you do actually have to leave, like you become that regular visitor that they just know who you are each time.
Yeah, and it's just a case of, oh, hi!
They just turn around like, oh, it's it!
Good.
That would be Rory from Paula and Kaiser too. He won't leave the room full of Spheals. Yeah, he wouldn't.
Keep forgetting. Mr. Mime, you have to throw a berry first. Hope that they actually get the berry instead of another Pokemon.
Yeah, because the freaking barriers. But for you, Bean, I think since I know that I think it's Rory likes seals. He would probably either
Seal.
he would either like Spheal or Seal or Celio. Or even Walrein, because they're all seals. And Dugong.
Well, Walrein is a walrus. I think he would be more attached to Seal and Dugong because they are more seal.
Seal-like, yeah.
Yeah. Kita. All right, Mr. Mime.
Alright,
Okay. Why are the Mime Juniors?
back to village, please.
Okay, Mr. Mime, come and get the berry.
Okay.
Sure. You, you were just standing there. Like, you didn't even throw up the barrier. What?
If he's a gym leader, his Pokemon stack is nothing but a seal-related Pokemon. Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, well, water or ice.
Actually, no, there is another seal-type Pokemon, Poplio.
So, in other words, water.
Yeah.
He would be a water type gym leader.
So you'd either have a Seal, a Dugong, a Spheal, a Celio, or a Poplio, or some variant of the Poplio line.
Okay, so depending on the strength of the gym, which I'm going to say at least we have more options if we go for more like the first or second stages.
Yeah.
So
Because I know that usually each gym leader has, like, the first Pokemon that comes out is one of their weaker ones that isn't as evolved.
yeah,
And then as you get further into the battle, they send out stronger and stronger ones. So they would,
yeah.
send out the
So
strongest last.
assuming that this is like around Gym 4 or Gym 5, for Seal, obviously, and then we have Celio as the second, and then Primarina would be their ace.
Yeah.
And then if we need a fourth, we can throw in Dugong in there as well. So
I still do question.
again, if you absolutely need a fourth.
I still do question that line. Like, what happened to Brionne? Like, Poplio was great, Primarina was great. What happened to Brionne?
I'm just gonna chalk it up to middle stage awkwardness.
Yeah, Pokemon
Like,
puberty.
I'm literally just chalking it up to puberty.
Pokemon puberty. Bean says basically he'd be water type gym leader with nothing but a seal related water type team. He would even dress up in a attire that looked like a seal. Yeah, I can see that.
Or at least the gym puzzle would be like some sort of like some sort of like either cliffside or like beach.
Make friends with the steel. Game courses, good old Pokemon puberty.
There's really no other way to describe it though.
It's just like it. If you look at all the starters or even 2-stage evolutions, their middle stages a lot of the time will look different or awkward compared to its pre-evolution or its evolution. As an example, Duskull's line. Duskull has no legs. Dusknoir has no legs. Dusclops is bipedal.
Has leg.
Why it has leg?
Well, originally, Dusknoir wasn't originally there, so it was just Duskull to Dusclops, if I can speak today. Oh no.
Game courses puberty legs.
Kind of. And on that note, we can kind of look to Snivy, or at least that particular line for it too.
B says like the Ghastly evolution line. Kind of. But then again, like Ghastly and Haunter both don't have legs. And Gengar is the final evolution.
Gengar has legs. But it's also a case of Gengar just kind of floats most of the time.
Yeah.
All
if you
right,
look at like most middle Pokemon before their final evolution, they just look kind of awkward compared to their first stage or their last stage.
Yeah. All right, let's go visit the Spheals before the rain clears up.
Looking at you, Charmeleon.
to be fair, Charmeleon not the worst case of middle stage problems.
I know, but why did they make him turn red? Like,
Oh man,
Charmander's orange, Charizard's orange. Why is Charmeleon red?
I don't know, but I missed the steals. I am sad now.
It's the same with Wartortle.
No.
Like, Squirtle, light blue. Wartortle, purplish blue. Blastoise, lighter but better blue.
I was going to say, don't give Wartortle too much.
Wartortle is weird. Like, Squirtle has tail. Wartortle has somehow cloudy tail. Blastoise.
Well, yeah.
Nub.
If you notice, Squirtle's tail has a little bit of a flow to it too.
Yeah.
If you're actually paying attention to it. So the fact that the flow just kind of gets extended is actually really nice. I'm also justifying one of my favorite Gen 1 starters. So
no, Squirtle is a great Gen 1 starter. It makes an amazing tank if you build it right.
Yeah, and I will admit, Bulbasaur also has grown on me over the years. That was not supposed to be a pun, by the way.
How am I straying too far from battle? I am right here. Where are you going, Toxicroak? I've broken the Toxicroak. Are you gonna let me fight you now?
Toxicroak just as the nope, I'm out of here.
There we go.
So I need to check on my berry farm again because I went from 30 to like now 17 berries.
Okay, we finished using Iron Head. So we just need to use Water Pulse now.
So on the topic of awkward evolutions, can we just... I'm just going to ask, what were they thinking with Incineroar? Like, why is it on two legs?
I don't know, man. It's the Alola region. A lot of things are confusing in the Alola region.
And arguably, it's also the same with Sprigatito's line too. Like, why did you guys stand up? You were so cool. You didn't need to be bipedal. Why are you bipedal?
Wow, Bean.
I was going to say, Bean, careful. Yeah, who taught Incineroar how to wrestle Veil?
I can't remember what that generation starters was actually based off of. Because I know that Sprigatito's generation was supposed to be based off different holidays.
Because it's not specifically holiday, it's specific festivities. So, a masquerade, and then I know Quaquaval was Carnival. I don't remember
Skeledirge's line is supposed to be based on Day of the Dead.
Which, yeah, that's got a big party vibe.
But yeah, I don't know what Alola's one was supposed to be based off of.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about it, because
one's basically...
I think it was just, like, a tropical vibe in general, but then you have, like, Decidui, which is like, oh,
Yeah, like, I get that they were going for bigger and bolder, or more elegant, but at the same time, it's like you've got a mermaid, you've got a fire wrestler cat, and then you've got a... What type is it? Is Decidui in Alola?
Decidui is Grass Ghost.
So you have a grass ghost owl archer.
Part of me thinks it's just a tie to Hawaiian culture,
Maybe?
but I'm not entirely sure.
Someone look it up, we need to know this.
I was going to say, can somebody check this, please? Because I really don't like the feeling that I'm talking. I feel like I'm talking out of my own butt, and I really don't like that feeling.
I talk out of my butt all the time.
I, I realize that. But
I have no
still
shame.
don't like the feeling then.
I have no shame. Oh hey, a Bronzor.
Nice. It's a no on little bunny. No one Inferno.
Hey, we finally...
That wasn't Alpha Drift Blim, but it wasn't shiny. Oh.
We finished the use Water Pulse and Iron Head. We just need to defeat one more Sliggoo.
You want to go for the Alpha one in the Crimson Violets?
Maybe.
It's always there.
I think that's the only one I can defeat at this point because there's no outbreak.
Not yet, anyway. Also, Alakazam was not shiny.
Unless a Sliggoo spawns here, which I don't think it will do.
No, just go take a nap. It's fine.
Because I did defeat one here earlier. And there's a Goomy, but not a Sliggoo. Oh, Bean looked it up on Bulbapedia. What's the answer?
And?
Am I going the right way? I think I'm going the right way. Yes, I am. There it is. Oh, that's a Sliggoo.
Nice.
Hello, sir. It ran away. Fuck.
I didn't think that Sliggoo actually ran. If that's the case, you might have to go for the Alpha.
Yeah, I'll go for Alpha.
Because then you'll at least know that the Alpha won't run from you, but at the same time, it's going to actively try to hurt you.
Yeah.
No one Graveler. No one Blissey.
Return to village, please. Now, if I remember correctly, I gotta evolve Sliggoo whilst it's raining.
Yep. Check your map for any, like, either massive outbreak or... Well, I suppose you could just generally check the weather, but...
Evolution, here we go. Hisuian Sliggoo needs to be level 50 or higher during a rain or thunderstorm. Which, this is 3 levels away. I'm gonna quickly check on Gudra's entry to see what moves I need to use. Dragon Pulse and Shelter. No Shelter. Let's get rid of Acid Spray. I'm gonna swap out... Actually, I'm not gonna get Hydro Pump just yet.
No Infernape. A-bomb!
Dragon
I phased again!
Bean says, according to Shigeru Omori, the name Alola is meant to incorporate a meaning of a land filled that overflows with life force and supports various forms of life.
Thank you, being gone wrong, our reporter in the field. Also, I think I glitched again.
Oh dear. We keep breaking our games, man. We gotta stop doing that.
It's not intentional, I swear.
Now you know how I feel.
But still, I spotted that Apom relatively easily. Well, I suppose it certainly doesn't hurt that it turns pink when shiny. But that will be another duplicate for the trade box, which is almost full. So we will be doing a surprise trade stream soon.
Alright, let's go defeat the last Sliggoo, and then we can turn in their entry as perfected.
So after Sliggoo, then what?
Gudra.
Ah.
Specifically, the name may come from Ola, Hawaiian for life, and the traditional word aloha, which, beyond its use as a greeting, also signifies a respect and love for the shared life force between all. Gamecore says, I see a lot of people saying the Alola starters are based on circus performers or entertainers.
I mean, it makes sense. Kind of. Also, do we have major guesses for our shiny Epom?
Docile.
Going calm, as always. It's naughty again!
I'm coming over there, Sliggoo.
It's naughty again. Alright, Levinson, I need to report.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had rest. There we go. Number defeated. Done.
Alright, back to the village we go.
Ta-da! Perfected.
Nice.
Return to village, please.
Well, at least this stream, at least I managed to get something, so I can actually put some clips out tomorrow.
Neat.
I think it's like 4 now. Which is really nice. And if you want to see those clips, please make sure to check out the YouTube channel in the About section of the Twitch channel. That's Blue Beetle. So remind me what you have to do for Udra.
I can show you. I need to get number caught, which is 10. Number of alpha specimens caught is done, that's 3. Number defeated, I need 5. Number defeated with flying type moves, I need 3.
Flying type or fighting type?
Fighting type.
Okay.
Times you've seen it use Dragon Pulse, 25. Times you've seen it use Shelter, 40. And times you've seen it use a strong style move, 70.
Oh, jeez, that's gonna take you a bit.
Yeah.
And we've only got like 15 minutes left.
No, I won't finish it this stream. I know I won't. That's why I'm just doing a little bit of training down here before I go catch Gudra up there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because I need a little bit of XP to get me to level 50. Ow.
I love how almost any time, at least every streamer and person who has played this game that I know of, every time that we fail to time the braviary so that way we actually take fall damage. I love how our response is just ow.
Ow. Just ow. My question is, why did they give the Gudra line a move like Shelter when Withdraw is also a move?
Because I think Shelter is supposed to be the equivalent of Protect. Which again, why is it Shelter specifically and not Protect?
Mm.
Yeah, that's a no on Gyarados.
got it up to level 49. I think with just a little bit of training up here, it should get to level 50.
Didn't catch anything. Don't need to report.
Ah, fuck, I pissed it off.
Fight it. Punch it in the face.
He's a big boy. Or a big girl in this case.
Still.
This big mama. Okay, that's the first time I've ever seen that before. Gudra, when Gudra uses shelter, it's just its body just disappears.
Oh. It disappears and it's just the shell.
It's just a shell.
I think the scariest part about that is that you know that the body is in there.
How does it fit in there?
Very carefully. Also, it's partially because it's part goo.
Ugh.
I would think.
That'll give me the heebie-jeebies a little bit. Got it.
Nice.
Yippee! Catches Sliggoo as well. Hiya!
Alright, checking the Graveler. Graveler is not shiny, so I can be happy.
Carefully, and because it's slimy. Yeah, that's it just about.
Yeah. Gudra is, well, a goo dragon, so I'm expecting a little bit of flexibility.
Now it's got me thinking. You know, like you can buy slime. Is slime in the Pokemon world made by Gudra? Because I don't think it would be made by
Gudra,
Grimer and Mux.
Grimer, Mux.
Because that's like poisonous slime.
Wait, if we want the non-toxic version, probably? But if you want a quote-unquote toxic version, then...
Okay, level 50. Go back to town. Let's see if there's an outbreak.
Of Gudra?
No, just any outbreak. Because if there's a mass outbreak, it will be raining.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, except in
The Icelands.
in the Icelands, in which case it's snow.
I wonder if that would still count.
No.
Okay, well there's one in the Mirelands, so let's go there. We're gonna end off the stream with us getting our own trained up Gudra.
Yeah. Finish up this run, and I will meet you back in the village.
give Gudra a hug, do you just sink into its slimy body? Maybe.
Um, a little bit, yeah. I think the saddest part about that is that Gudra just
He just wants a hug.
is so, yeah, he is so affectionate. That to the point where it's like, if anybody tries to like get in the way of that, they actually get jealous. Which is, it's kind of cute, but also kind of sad.
I'm also gonna check what
'Cause it's
outbreaks
like-
are here real quick.
Oh yeah. Who knows? You might get another Sliggoo outbreak.
You say that, I got both a Gumi and a Sliggoo outbreak.
Let me guess. The Sliggoo outbreak in particular is a guaranteed second stage, which will
Yep.
either be Alpha Sliggoo or Goodra.
Yep. Oh,
Go for
God.
it, man. Go for it.
Okay.
That's a sign.
That's a sign, I swear. Game course better wear a snorkel just in case. Okay. One of you better be shiny.
Alright, let's go back to the village. And
Okay, that's kind of cute.
Hmm?
If you throw out Gudra to hit a tree, it disappears into its shell, and then its shell hits the tree.
yeah. Yeah, it's fun. So while Coffee's doing that, I'm just gonna do some maintenance in the village just to end off.
Oh, that's a Gudra. Hi.
Hey! Isn't that your target?
It is.
Go for it.
Just hi.
Hello.
Female, meet male.
How fitting, actually.
Gamecore just says, give it a hug.
I mean, yeah, I would.
Now that begs the question, what happens when they hug each other?
They probably get stuck to each other for a brief period of time.
It's an intimate gesture to share slime.
Moonstone, Duskstone, and Dawnstone. I don't need those, Ginter. I
A
need
mess.
Get Bolted.
Gamecore says a mess, that's what happens.
Basically. So I'm actually going to go to Anvin to get some iron chunks. Because I need to make more shells.
Sir, will you get in the ball?
Now,
Get in the ball.
and now I'm out of tumblestones, but that is perfectly fine. Which means I will have to get some off stream. Which who knows? The shiny alpha would show up off stream.
Oh, this Sliggoo went
I
really
wouldn't-
far.
I wouldn't be surprised with that. Item storage. Here we go. So I don't need these, or these.
Okay, new form,
And
new
form.
horde.
You got this. I believe in you. And
Fuck. Hey guys, how you doing?
Alpha Gudra? Or just
No, just Gudra. She's pissed off at
oh,
Gudra.
okay. Okay. I'm surprised that Gudra actually gets upset with you. Like I'm genuinely surprised at that.
I mean, you gotta remember, it is a Dragon Steel type. By the time it's Gudra, it's got enough strength to kick your ass.
Yeah.
And yes, I know I'm running a little over.
No, no. As coffee wraps, I will make sure that I get things done ahead of time before you, so that we don't overlap. So, ladies and gentlemen, those in between or neither, thank you for tuning in to today's stream. Please make sure to leave me a follow and ring that notification bell so you'll be notified the next time I'm live. On the YouTube channel, Dungeon Brewer Media, please make sure to like, comment, and sub over there so you don't miss any additional content. Additionally, I do have a Ko-Fi link in the About section of the Twitch channel. You don't need to donate money for that one because I am on the path to affiliate, but any money generated through that link will go back towards the channel in some way. Additionally, I have a link to some D&D homebrew that I personally wrote. I don't guarantee perfection, just something interesting for your next tabletop adventure. The next stream, it's going to be Saturday. I know that for sure. Now, whether or not Coffee wants to do biped or something else, we'll see. We'll cross that bridge once we get there.
I believe Saturday is going to be group stream with Darkus and Silver, but it'll be through Minecraft.
Oh, ooh,
We're going to be doing Stone Block.
nice.
So I don't know. I could ask if you want to join us for that, if you want.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to impose too much. But next stream will be Saturday. I'll figure out what we're doing once we get closer to that time.
Yeah. Okay. So
Until then, stay safe out there, and we'll see you all next time.
Okay, so number defeated is finished. Number defeated with fighting type moves is finished. Number caught, we're at 9 out of 10. So we're 1 short. But the rest is all move use, so we can do that another day. To the camp. Give me money. Actually, wait. I have a Sliggoo, and it's raining.
Evolve!
I can just evolve it. Hello, sir.
Also, just so you know, Darkus has also decided to stream today, so if you want to raid Target,
I will keep that in mind. Sliggoo. Yoink. Yeah, there's a dog outside who will not stop barking. Okay. Swap that out. We can get rid of the rest of these Goomies, Sliggoos, and Gudras now. Bye-bye. I think that's all the ones I have. Oh no, there's another one here. I'll get rid of this one, but not that one. Actually, wait, no. This one. I'll get rid of this one. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Okay. Return to village. Drop a save. Okay, so thank you everybody who's tuned in today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We finished the Gumi and Sligo entries, and next time we'll probably be working on the Gudra entry. Until next time, you can go and check out my channel over on the same name as here, Chaotic Coffee Boy. Or you can go check out Agents of Chaos, which is where I do gaming videos with a few friends of mine. And you can find the link to both of those underneath the stream. But if you're watching this from my channel over on YouTube, you can find the link to my Twitch, as well as Agents of Chaos, in the description. So I will give Sam a quick shout out in the chat.
Thank you, thank you.
And if you can, go check
And
them.
also,
Go check out their Twitch channel, because right now they're on the path to affiliate. So any extra follows or screen time or even chat time would be very much appreciated. So let's go check my list for a raid target. Because I know Darkest is screaming.
hey, thank for it. Thank you.
They give you a follow?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Thank you, dude.
Come on, dashboard, load.
I mean, if you want to just do, because I mean, there's Darkest, and I'm not entirely sure who else, for you.
There we go. It's just taking its dear sweet time loading. I can't raid without a thing to click the raid.
Just the Twitch. I need the button.
Twitch, I need my dashboard here. I need the button. There we go. Took you a minute. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna send you over to my friend Darkus, who I believe has just just started their stream. And they're playing Final Fantasy 14 online, so they're also on the road to affiliate at the moment. So if you can, drop them a follow or just drop them some love in the chat, because any any chat interaction or even just pop in and say hi ever so often it can very much benefit us on the road to affiliate. So and click start raid. Until then, I will see all of you next time, which will not be Saturday. Well, it will be Saturday, but that's for Minecraft. With Darkest and Silver. You can go find me probably on Tuesday, if I'm free. But yeah, I'll probably be arranging something with Sam to continue Biped, in the near future.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'll see you later, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.